was only the beginning. Chapter 1. I was young when it happened, but I do remember my parents leaving us to go to the war. But before they left, they told us to stay inside and do not open the door if there's any banging or screaming. My parents left for the war that day. My brother and I waited for days, but nothing happened. My brother soon decided to make us leave the house and to go find our parents. I was a bit scared of what was going to happen if we stepped outside the house. Milo and I looked for my parents for days, but we did find them. They weren't alive, though. They were hanged at a statue as we saw blood drip down their heads. Me and my brother cried for days, or that's what it felt like. I soon saw a man walk up to us. He was tall. He walked towards me and gave me a sad face, and then picked me and Milo up. From that moment on, I was with that man. His name was Vander. Time skipped. It was Monday. I hated Mondays. I would have to go down to Benzo's and work for him for a little while because, as Vander put it, I was not allowed to stay in the house all the time. So he forced me to get a job. Now first, I didn't like the job because I usually was fixing up things or I was cleaning. I did not make money though. I soon met a boy named Echo, but people call him Little Man. And him and I would talk for hours while we were cleaning or fixing something up. So I liked to see him a lot. Powder would come along too. She usually was cleaning with us and helped out, so it wasn't that bad. As I sat up to get out of bed, I heard my name being called downstairs. Vander said, "Wyan, get down here. Your food's getting cold." I quickly got downstairs to see everyone sitting at the table. Milo said, "Nice seeing you, sis," as he gave me a sarcastic look. I ignored him as being annoying. He was always annoying in the morning. Vi and Powder were sitting at the table eating. Clagger was washing his dish. He was always ahead of us when it comes to eating and getting up in the morning. He was an early bird. He really never woke up late, only if it was because he was sick, which that rarely happened. I ate the oatmeal that was in front of me. Then I went to go wash my dish and grab my shoes and head out. Powder was behind me. She was always behind me when it comes to stuff like this. She loved hanging out with me, so I let her tag along. We were close. As I walk into Benzo's, I hear Benzo's voice. "Hello, Wyan." And Powder, can you join Echo in the back today?" said Benzo as he was washing a dish. I walked down the hallway with Powder. We were walking for a while until I heard some music in the background. It was probably Echo's music. He was always has it blasting on Mondays. I said, "Hello, Echo." He turned around and said, "Hello and good morning." Soon got to work. On an old clock he was always fixing in the morning time. For a couple of days he was on it, trying to fix that damn thing, but nothing happened to it. So I got tired of seeing him finish it and try to work on it all the time. So I decided that I would try to give it a go. That didn't really work though, because oil kept on leaking out of it, and Powder wasn't happy with me for making me clean it up. She wasn't happy about the mess, so I had to clean it up. Which I hated because it always stinks, but I had no other choice. And I cleaned it up. When I was done with working at Benzo's, me and Powder went back. It was around 5 p.m. at night when I walked out and I saw Vi talking to Little Man as we walked out. I didn't really think much of it. and just walked away with Powder as Vi catched up with us and said, "Hey guys, little man just gave me a mission. One of the topsiders came down here and said and paid a pretty penny for a part, and then Echo followed him to find his apartment is jacked with stuff." I looked at her with disbelief. I know that sometimes little man lies, so I told her, "Yeah, right. You know the topsiders don't come down here for that stuff." Vi looked at me with sad eyes, knowing that she wanted me to come with her. I soon agreed to go with her, and so did Powder. We went to go talk to Clagger about the mission that Vi wanted to do. Alright, that is end, guys. I know that, like, my pronunciation and all that stuff was really bad. Sorry about that. I did mix up some, like, I maybe changed a little bit of what was on the Wattpad because while I was reading it didn't really make sense. So if you go onto my thing and it's just like, that's not the right way, and you're like, oh no, that's not the right way, I'm sorry. I wrote this like a long time ago, like a few months ago, and so it hasn't been touched in a while. So yeah, I know this is a short video, and I'm really sorry for not posting in 2 weeks. A lot of stuff has been happening, but I am going to post part 2 tomorrow or the next day after that. I really want to see my new pet guinea pig that's coming tomorrow. Her name is Willow, and so I don't know if I will do that. So anyway, alright, goodbye!